washed in the rains of the steep coastal mountains. The big timber reached for the cloud-covered skies. Through eons of deluge, the rain carved the canyons and nourished the giants that defined our lives. Forgotten by many, remembered by few, swallowed by the timber and the rain. The cloud-covered mountains and the Wynoochee River crept into my blood, and that's where it remains. And that's where they will remain. Up the Wynoochee Valley, where few souls would venture, a logging camp nestled in a forest of green, fired by the struggles of hard times and trials. Brave men and women raised families on dreams. We, the survivors of war and depression, come to this valley our love has survived. Bequeath to our children a world in the forest. Wynoochee, embrace us and keep us alive. And soon you'll be older, and soon you'll be going to seek out your fortune in places unknown. Remember the forest, remember the mountains, and the Wynoochee River, the place we call home. Forgotten by many, remembered by few, swallowed by the timber and the rain, and the cloud-covered mountains and the Wynoochee River crept into my blood, and that's where they remain. In the great primal forest tucked away in the mountains, men built the steep roads to take down the trees, and they hauled them away to the mills down in Shelton for a few $100 and a few sacred dreams. So we carved our thin roads up the mist-covered canyons, felled the big timber to the steep mountainsides, and the trucks filled the log trains with centuries of growing. The mills met the wood at the end of the line. A river of hemlock, a river of cedar, a river of fir and spruce now are all gone. Hear the song in the wind as they sail through the valley, and the Wynoochee River keeps flowing along. Forgotten by many, remembered by few, swallowed by the timber and rain. The cloud-covered mountains and Wynoochee River crept into my blood, and that's where they remain. And that's where they will remain. Then they dammed up the river and flooded the canyon, buried the valley where the elk and deer roamed, paved a road to the mountain so the tourists could litter near the Wynoochee River, sing a sad, mournful song. No forever lasts so long. By few, swallowed by the timber and the rain. The cloud-covered mountains and the Wynoochee River crept into my blood, and that's where they remain. And it will never be the same.